Good morning, grade 5. Welcome to the English class. In the previous class, we read the story Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Today, we'll see the exercise from the chapter. So, I hope you all have read the story once again. So, let's move on to the exercise. So, please turn to page number 36. The first question is section A, fill in the blanks. And you can see a set of 5 statements given there. You have to do this as an activity now. Please pause this video. Complete the sentences by filling in the blanks with suitable words from the story and then come back. I hope you are done with that exercise. Now let's see the answers. The first one, Ali Baba was a woodcutter. Next one, Ali Baba would go to the forest to collect firewood. Now question number 3, the group of 40 thieves were riding towards a cave. Now question 4, Ali Baba decided to follow the men. Now question 5, the cave was full of shiny gold coins. So I hope you got all the answers correct. Now let's move on to the next section and it is answer these questions. The first question is, who were the 40 men and what were they carrying? So what is the answer? You may note down these answers in your notebook with the proper date and questions. Now, the answer is the 40 men were thieves and they were carrying treasures they had looted. So, let's see the next one. Why did Ali Baba hide behind the trees? Ali Baba hid behind the trees as he heard voices and did not want the men to see him. So, I hope this is clear to you. Now, let's move on to the third question. What happened when the leader of the gang said, open Sim Sim and close Sim Sim? So, what happened? When the leader of the gang said, open Sim Sim, the door of the cave opened, and when he said, close Sim Sim, the door of the cave closed. Now, the next one, question number 4. Why did Ali Baba wait for hours? So, why did he wait? Ali Baba waited for hours because he wanted to know what was inside the cave and the thieves did not leave the cave for hours. Next, question number 5. Do you think Ali Baba was clever? Give reasons. So what is the answer? Yes, Ali Baba was very clever. He hid behind a tree to observe the activities of the thieves and learned the password to open and close the door of the cave. Then after the thieves left, he went into the cave and saw the stolen treasures there. He filled a small pot with gold coins to carry home and left the place after saying the magical words that shut the door of the cave. So I hope you all are clear with all the answers we discussed here. Now the next section is the vocabulary exercise. This is about rearranging the letters of the words given here and writing the new words in the space given. So we have learned about anagrams in our previous classes. So what is an anagram? When you rearrange the letters of a word to form a new meaningful word, the new word is called an anagram of the first word. So here you can see 10 words are given. You have to rearrange the letters of each of these words to make a new meaningful word or to make a new anagram. So you do this as an activity now. If needed, use a dictionary and please pause this video, finish the activity and come back. Hope you are done with that activity. Now let's see the anagrams for the words given here. So the first word given in the exercise is slate. The letters of the word slate can be rearranged to form an anagram called tails. Now the second one, tools, stool, leader, dealer, stream, master, licks, slick. The next one is lair and we get early, snow, ons, melon, lemon, ruby, berry, low, owl. So these are just suggestions from my side. You can rearrange the letters in a different way to form different words. So I hope this is clear to you. So let's move on to the next part. the next part is the grammar, and this is about the present perfect tense and past perfect tense. The first exercise is underline the verbs in the present perfect tense in this conversation. So in section A, you can see a conversation between a teacher and her students. You have to go through this conversation and identify the words which are in present perfect tense, and then you have to underline these words. Now you do this as an activity. Please pause this video, finish this one and come back. Hope you are done with that activity. Now let's see which are the words or the verbs given in present perfect tense in this conversation. So let's read the conversation together. The teacher says, "Are we all ready for the trip to the science museum?" And then the students say, "Yes, ma'am." Teacher, "Ravi, tell us, how have you prepared for the trip?" So see the verb prepare, have you prepared. So that is in present perfect tense. So I hope you have underlined that one. Now what Ravi replies, "I have packed a few things. I have also brought some cake which we will eat in the bus." So you can see two verbs are there which are in present perfect tense. I have packed and have also brought. So have packed and have brought. These are verbs in present perfect tense. Now let's see the rest of the conversation. The teacher asks, "What else?" Ravi replies, "I have also brought a raincoat in case it rains." So have also brought, have brought. Remember what is the form or what is the formula for a sentence in present perfect tense? It is subject plus have or has plus the past participle form of the verb. So here you can see have brought, which is in present perfect form. So then the teacher says to the class, to the whole class, "Has he left out anything important?" So the teacher asks, "Has he left out anything important?" So the verb has he left, that is in present perfect tense. So I hope you have underlined these. Now Akash says he had to bring a notebook and pencil for making notes. Now then the teacher says, "Right, have you all decided on your groups?" See, have you all decided, have decided, that is in present perfect tense. I hope you have chosen a group leader. So have chosen, it is in present perfect tense. Remember to be disciplined and behave in a responsible manner. The gym instructor who has just joined the school will be coming with us. So see, has just joined, that is in present perfect tense. Will you all be on your best behavior? And the students say, "Yes, ma'am." So I hope this conversation and the exercise is clear to you. Now the next exercise is complete these sentences with the past perfect tense form of the verbs given in the brackets. So what is the formula for a sentence in past perfect tense? The subject plus had plus past participle form of the verb. So here you can see a set of 5 statements given there and a verb is given within brackets for each sentence. You have to complete these sentences using the past perfect tense form of the verb given in the brackets. You do this as an activity now. Please pause this video, finish the activity and come back. Hope you are done with that. Now let's discuss the answers. The first one, Reena had baked the cake before the guests arrived. So the past perfect tense of bake is had baked. Now second one, Rohan and Sumit had gone to sleep by the time mother came back from work. So the verb given here is go. And what is the past participle form of go? It is gone. So the past perfect tense for the verb go is had gone. So the sentence is Rohan and Sumit had gone to sleep by the time mother came back from work. Now the third one, Zainab had completed her homework before watching TV. The verb given is complete. The past perfect tense of complete is had completed. Now fourth one, father had forgotten to put his lunchbox in his bag this morning. So the verb is forget. The past participle is forgotten. So the past perfect tense is had forgotten. Now the fifth one, I thought I had lost my pen but my friend found it in the library. So what is the verb given here? It is lose, and the past participle form of lose is lost, and hence the past perfect tense is had lost. So hence the sentence, I thought I had lost my pen, but my friend found it in the library. So I hope this exercise is clear to you. Now let's move on to the next section, and it is the listening exercise. So let me read the question to you. Listen to the simple process of writing an invisible secret message. Now complete this flow chart on the basis of what you hear. The first step has been done for you. So here you can see a flow chart is given, and the first step in the flow chart is already given there. And these are the steps to write an invisible secret message. So I am going to read out a passage which mentions the process of writing an invisible secret message. So you listen to it very carefully. So to write an invisible secret message, you will need white sheet of paper, lemon juice or orange juice or milk, bowl and spoon, cotton buds and light bulb. Now you have to follow these instructions. Squeeze lemon juice into a bowl of water. If you are using orange juice, you can take that. Or if you are using milk, you can take that. You have to squeeze that. You have to take that into a bowl of water. Still, to mix it well, dip a cotton bud in the mixture and write a message with the cotton bud on the sheet of paper. So what you have to do? You have to squeeze this either lemon or orange juice into a bowl of water. If you are taking milk, you pour that milk into the bowl of water. Then you have to stir it well to mix it. Now the next step is to take a cotton bud, dip it in this solution, and then using this cotton bud, you have to write the message on a sheet of paper. Then wait for the juice to dry. Wait for it to dry on the paper. To read the message, heat the paper by holding it close to a light bulb. The heat will make the invisible letters appear. So how can you read So once the message is dried up, how will you read the invisible message? You have to hold the paper close to a light bulb, and when the paper gets heated up, the invisible letters will appear. Then you will be able to read the message. So I hope these instructions are clear to you. Now using these instructions, you have to complete the flow chart mentioned in the listening exercise. And the next part is punctuation. Punctuate and rewrite these chalks. Capitalize where necessary. So this one you have to do as an activity now. There are 2 chalks given here. Now go through it very carefully and use proper punctuation and capitalize wherever necessary. Please pause this video, finish this activity and come back. Hope you are done with that exercise. Now let's see the chalks with the correct punctuation. So the first one, the teacher, T is capitalized here. The teacher said to Priya, P capitalized, then a comma, then in quotes, your, and the Y is capitalized, your composition on my dog. So it's a title of the composition, so it is in double quotes and the letters of each word are capitalized. So your composition on my dog is exactly the same as your brother's. So there is an apostrophe after the letter R in the word brothers. Then there is a full stop. The next sentence begins and the first letter of the next sentence is capitalized here. So D is capitalized. Did you copy his? There is a question mark. Then the quotes is closed. The teacher was saying this to Priya. So here we had a quote starting. Then here the quote is ended. So there is a quote here. Then the next word, Priya. P is capitalized. Priya replied. There is a comma. Then in quotes, no. The letter is capitalized. Put a comma. Ma'am. And there is an apostrophe between these 2 letters. Why? It is the shortened form of the word madam. So, no ma'am. Then full stop. It's the. This is the short form or shortened form of the words it is. So, there is an apostrophe between it and the letter S. So, it's the same dog we both wrote about. So, there is a full stop and the quote ends here. So, I hope you got this one correct. Now, let's see the next one. Ben asked Sarah. So, it's a name and the beginning of a sentence. So, the letter B is capitalized here. Ben asked Sarah. S should be capitalized, a comma, then the quote starts, capital D here. Do you know what one wall said to another? There is a question mark and the quote ends here. Then the next sentence begins with a quote, capital N, no, comma, Ben. No, Ben. Quote ends there, a comma there, replied Sarah. Sentence ends, so there is a full stop. Now the next quote begins. The first letter L is capitalized and the word let's is the shortened form of the words let us. So there is an apostrophe here. Let's meet at the corner. Quote ends, put a comma, said Ben. B is capitalized and there is a full stop. So I hope you got this one also correct. Now the next section is the writing exercise and this is about error correction. Correct the errors and rewrite the paragraph. You can see a paragraph is given here. Go through it very carefully. You have to identify the spelling or grammatical errors in the paragraph and rewrite the paragraph correctly in the space provided below. For example, the first sentence here, Rita was have a bad day. Instead of was have, it should be Rita was having a bad day. Then today she has missed the bus in the morning to school. So the correct sentence there is today she had missed her bus in the morning to school. So likewise identify the spelling and grammatical errors in the paragraph and then rewrite it. Do this as an activity now. Please pause this video, finish this activity and come back. Hope you are done with that. Now let's see the corrected paragraph. So it is, Rita was having a bad day. Today she had missed her bus to school in the morning. She missed her morning swimming practice because of this. When she reached school, she realized that she had forgotten to get her tiffin. On her way back from school, she saw an old woman waiting to cross the road. Rita helped her cross the road. When she reached home, her mother made idlis for her. They were her favorite. Rita thanked her mother and told her that her day had been terrible. Her mother told her that some days are bad and each day is different. Rita felt much better. The day was not so bad after all. So I hope you got the paragraph right. So children, we have come to the end of this chapter, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. We have also seen the exercise from the chapter. I hope everything is clear to you. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, bye.